A strike away and out away is Homer Bailey. Ground ball to third. Frazier gloves. Throw to first, and Homer Bailey for the second time in his major league career.
With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. And as we draw ever closer to first pitch here this afternoon, let's get a look at today's starting lineups. Chris Miller. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. And he gets under a curveball that time as this is lifted in the air out to left. Miller comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And here's the 2-2 offering. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Miller is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got to stance just a little bit, I think.
And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit. Started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Well, this keeps up as we take a look at the league 1-0. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the. And he gets under a curveball that time as this is lifted in the air out to left. Miller is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Score holds, it's 3-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
You have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Miller is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Dix back to third. Euclid tags the runner out. Now a throw to first, a throw back to second. Triple play. It's a triple play. They got a triple play. An amazing triple play.
Bases loaded, 2 outs.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Ball game yesterday afternoon. Left field. Miller is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. He played an inning. No score.
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The tag by Tolley not in time. Safe at the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And this is knocked down over there. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Chris Miller. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And they will not get him at the plate as 2 runs are in, and it's 5-0.
Homer potential written on it right off the bat. And he didn't miss it by much as it winds up banging off the wall out there. The good news for him, though, he winds up with the
Chris Miller, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a shot toward right center, and he'll have himself a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third, Fowler heading home. The relay throw And he is in there.
Boy, and that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Chris Miller.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody,
1,000 hits, he does it in the first inning, and the Yankees come out of the dugout to congratulate him for a great achievement. In Japanese, David, they would say, "Omade."
now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller. On the ground is short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Here.
One down.
Here we go.
Now a swing, and he pulls this one in the air out to left. Miller is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Chris Miller.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Oliver is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 6. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
On that one, springing to the top of the wall, he holds it in. Are you kidding me? You don't get much better than that. Hernandez.
First opened back in 2012, a look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the two starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Chris Miller.
You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Chris Miller.
There, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one in the side. His first appearance. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Miller is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Much different ballpark. Case in point right there.
Now the payoff pitch home. And they are still hitless, but at least Chris Miller. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The runner breaks for the plate. Here's the throw. He is out. The Buccos win it. Raise the Jolly Roger. They waved home ship.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stand in now.
He's looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way, uses the big part of the field, and gets himself a base hit.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Miller is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Chris Miller.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Chris Miller. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Trail 1-0. Chris Miller.
Home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And now, oh, this ball. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. Machado is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Chris Miller. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the score holds. It's 3-1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Chris Miller will stand in.
Good recognition not to go up and chase him.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down. His last time. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Thus far, full count pitch on its way, and he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Miller has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Chris Miller.
Mound there. Well, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about it.
We had to wait. It was the plate umpire making the call. Hello, Yasiel Puig. What a way to start a career.
A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field. And before we get much further, here's a look at our starting lineups tonight. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Chris Miller. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Chris Miller. Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track. Way too much of the plate there.
Chris Miller. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
You can't sing.
Enrique Garcia will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game.
Chris Miller. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Cuevas is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Boston. Victorino pumping his fist as he rounded first base.
My goodness, this one has gone a long way.
Hit the catwalk.
It hit the catwalk, and that's going to be a home run for Prince Fielder as it bounces back onto the field. How majestic was that?
It's a